I would have to say this is one of the better, if not the best, looking support shoe that is on the market. But does that mean it is the best in regards to helping you with support and helping you with your runs? Welcome to Support Shoe Club here at For the Run of It. My name is Brad and I am a support shoe wearer. Are you also a support shoe wearer? If you are, let me know in the comments and let me know your favourite support shoe. What made me go for this shoe is because it looks incredible. It looks one of the best support shoes that you can get, in my opinion. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So my opinion of this shoe and would I recommend it? So we're going to have a look at the details. Then I'm going to give my opinion in regards to how I feel about this shoe. I've done around 70 miles in this shoe now, and I've done multiple different sessions in the shoe. I've done a speed session, I've done long runs, I've done shorter runs. So I feel as if I can give an opinion on whether this is a good shoe. Okay, so in regards to the upper then, so it is a mesh upper, and it is nice and breathable. I've not had any issues in regards to feeling like it's too hot. So my feet don't feel like they're getting too hot when especially on the long runs. I'm not running it on a hot day yet. So the weather at the minute isn't the best, as we all know, just raining all the time. In regards to the midsole then, so it is a EVA foam, a non-plated shoe, with it being part of the Hoka range. It does have the Meta rocker in the shoe. So what that does, it provides us with a smoother ride and a faster transition as we're making contact with the floor. And how this shoe is a support shoe is that it's got a J-frame in the sole. So you may be able to see within the blue section around the bottom of the shoe there. So that J-frame, it starts from here and it works its way all the way around the heel and then round the other side of your heel as well. So in regards to some of the colorways, you can see it a little bit more dominant. Because this one's a little bit faded, you can't see it as well, but hopefully you can see where the difference is and where the lines are on the sole, where you can see where that J-frame is packed in. And so it does give you that arch support underneath your foot, which I need because I am a pronator when running. So I have a slight roll inwards of the ankle. So I find that this works really well for me in regards to that. So it has a durable outsole. And in regards to grip and wear, at the minute it doesn't look too bad. So I've done 70 miles in these, and you can see there's not much wear in regards to where you start to notice any wear in regards to the rubber wearing down. I've not noticed. In regards to grip, it's been good as well. So I've had a lot of runs in this where it has been wet and it has always been stable underfoot, feels grippy underfoot, and no issues in regards to thinking that I've got any issue in finding some traction in the bottom of having that grip on the shoe. I've also done a trail park run in this as well, and it was fine in regards to grip there as well. And again, feels really nice and supported. Felt grippy. So the ground was dry, but it did felt grippy. And again, I can't see, after 70 miles of being in this shoe, I can't see as if there is any dominant wear anywhere on the bottom of this shoe. So where you can see on the pink tread, where you're more than likely going to get that wear, because that's where it's going to be dominant in regards to making that contact. In regards to the tongue, it is a gusseted tongue, so nice and fixed. Not noticed any issues in regards to the tongue moving, and with the laces, say it's a traditional lacing setup, and on the shoe you've got those little bits on the upper mesh in regards to making it a little bit more stable, so you can get that extra lockdown on your foot. But in regards to laces, haven't noticed any issues with those. In regards to weight, in grams, so 269 grams in this support shoe. And on foot, it does feel a lot lighter than the support shoes that I've previously used in the past. In regards to the stack height, in the back, we've got 35mm, and then in the front, we've got 30mm. So it's a 5mm drop, which is common in the Hoka or Hoka range. What I like about this shoe. Okay, so being a support shoe wearer, one of the things that I wasn't a massive fan of is some of the support shoes don't look the best. You know, they have a lot of like different guide rails around the side, you know, look very dominant that you do have that support shoe, and sometimes it makes them really heavy as well. So one thing I do like about having the Arahi 6 is it is very light, and I can tell that it is a lot lighter compared to other support shoes that I've worn in the past. So if you are struggling with the weight of support shoes, maybe this might be an option for you in regards to helping with that. Another thing I like as well is how it looks. So in regards to the colorway. So it's a great looking support shoe anyway. There is loads of different colorways that you can get, but this one just looks awesome in regards to having the different rainbow pattern, having the different fade on the sole and things. And in regards to choosing this colorway, and what made me go for this one is because of having the black mesh upper, especially with the weather that we're having at the minute in regards to it just rains all the time. So as you can see, this has done 70 miles, but you can't really see much in regards to any stains on the shoe, other than little bits that you can see of mud and things that are stuck inside the, you know, the edges and the little bit of indents that you can see on the foam. But say I have cleaned these before doing this review, well, an opinionated review today. But in regards to the upper, as you can see, you can't really see anything in regards to it being that worn in regards to doing those 70 miles. But you can see on some of the coloured areas that there is a few stains coming through in regards to the weather and, you know, getting those mud splats on there when it's raining and things like that. So you can see it in regards to that, but overall, you can't see much of weather wear on the shoe. In regards to comfort, is it comfortable? I would say it is. The foams, you know, it's nice, it feels soft, it feels bouncy. I think in regards to when I first ran in it, it was a little bit hard to start off with, but I am finding it is softening up. And then the things that I don't like, or I've noticed issues with this shoe, is with Hoka, they always run small for me. So I am a UK 9.5, but I've brought a size 10 in this shoe, which works a lot better. So if I was to have, say, my 9.5, it would be too small. So I think that's something to look out for when you are buying the Hoka or Hoka range. They do run small. Well, I've noticed that personally for me. So also, if you notice that, let us know in the comments as well. So that might be helpful for people also who are looking at buying some Hoka or Hoka shoes in the future. One thing I would point out as well, they are a little bit narrow, I would say. In regards to, you know, the toe box is a little bit narrow in that area there. So if you are noticing that you do have a wide foot, I would probably look at going for the wider option in these. I did notice at the start it was a little bit tighter than it is now. So it does give a little bit in regards to having that tightness around the toe box. Are they built for speed? This is something that we want to look at as well. So if you're doing distance races in these, where you want to put a little bit of pace through it, but you need that support for the distance, I did notice I got some hot spots in this shoe. So in regards to where I got them around here. So if it was on the bottom of my foot, it was around here where I got the hot spot in regards to where that arch support is. So when I'm going slow in this shoe and I'm taking it easy, my easy miles, which I plan to buy this shoe for, it's fine. Don't notice any rubbing or any hot spots in regards to those daily miles. I did use this for a speed session, and that's when I started to notice that there was a little bit more issues in regards to maybe it feeling a little bit narrow and having those hot spots in the shoe. So as a roundup, would I recommend this shoe? I would. I think as a support shoe wearer, it's always nice. Again, just touching on that, it does look super cool. And that's always nice for us support shoe wearers, because we don't always get the best of shoes, I would say, in regards to how they look. So even though these ones are, dominant in regards to having the different colours, like different patterns and things like that on there is loads of different other options that you can get as well that are a little bit more subtle if that's for you. So they have just brought out the Harari 7, which to me looks very similar in regards to the foam and the midsole. I think that I can see more so is that there's been more upgrades in the upper. So you can get the Harari 6 a lot cheaper now if you look at it online. So if you are looking at saving some money and looking at buying some new support shoes, or because you need them, then I would look at getting the Harari 6. But say if you've got that extra money and you always want to go for the model that's next up, then by all means go for it. But in my opinion, as a support shoe wearer, I would recommend this shoe, but just be aware of that. I wouldn't say it's built for speed, and it can be a little bit narrow at the front. Just give it a little bit of time, allow it to soften up, and then it will start to become one of your best friends in regards to being supported and looking cool. Thank you for joining me. So this has been my first review in regards to having some shoes on the channel, but in some of my weekly training vlogs and things, I've mentioned the Harari 6 a few times and said that it is helping me in regards to coming out of injury and helping me with my pronation issues. So I just wanted to do a review and give you my opinion on this shoe and if I would recommend it. If you're a support shoe wearer and you have tried the Harari 6 and you like it or you don't like it, please let me know in the comments and we can have a little bit of a discussion about what you like about it and what you don't like about it. But thank you for joining me, and hopefully I will see you again soon.